Hi Virgos, welcome to Scorp Tarot. Hey guys, it's me Mark. I'm back with your mid to end of August of 2018 reading. This is a general reading. All of the messages that come through for you Virgos, Sun, Moon, or Rising, everything I speak on in this video may not resonate with you in your situation, but keep those gems, those golden nuggets that do apply, that you can apply to your life, that push you forward in a positive direction. And in order to get a reading that is specific to you though, you would need to get a private reading. I offer those if my energy resonates with yours and you want to look deeper at your situation. You're seeking wisdom, knowledge, guidance, and truth straight from source, creator, universe, spirit, then you can email me at Scorp Tarot to get one of my private readings. That's ScorpTarot@gmail.com. I offer a 15-minute, a 30-minute, and a full 1-hour reading, and my readings are amazing because they hit the mark every time. Messages that come through, they come straight from source, and they provide my clients with clarity, wisdom, knowledge, truth, motivation, inspiration. So if that sounds like something you're interested in, then email me at Scorp Tarot. All right, Virgos, this is your mid to end of August of 2018 reading. We are going to get into this message. This will be a general reading. Like I said, it's going to be a 7-card general reading, Virgos. There will be 3 cards on the top row, 3 on the bottom, and 1 outcome or advice card for this next few weeks in August, moving into September for you Virgos. Let's get into the cards, honey. I burnt my Palo Santo, so the energy is right in here. I've got my crystals ready. Let's see what energies around you Virgos, and then let's see what cards come out. I've prayed and meditated over these cards, asking source to give you Virgos a relevant message. So let's see. Also guys, I'm going to include some for those of you who were asking me about the details on this beautiful deck, this tarot deck. I will include that in the description box if you want that information. Let's get into this reading, Virgos. I'm going to tilt the camera down so you guys can see the cards as they come out. All right, Virgos. Creator, what messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Virgo? All right, for this mid to end of August of 2018, what's your Virgos focus on? What should Virgos be aware of? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. Okay, Creator, what messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Virgo? What should Virgos focus on this mid to end of August? What should Virgos be aware of? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me, Creator. What messages do you have for the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Virgo? What should Virgos focus on? Okay, that's too many. Let me grab these guys and we'll keep going. We only need, I think, 1 more. And then 1 outcome or advice card. Creator, what messages? Okay. And could you give the sign of Virgo for this mid to end of August 1 outcome or advice card, Creator? 1 outcome or advice card for the Sun, Moon, or Rising. That's too many. For the Sun, Moon, or Rising sign of Virgo. What is it that you want to communicate to them as an outcome or an advice card? We'll take this one. All right, Virgos. These are excellent cards. You guys start off with the Ace of Pentacles. Yes. You guys have some new opportunities that are coming in. New blessings. New opportunities that were handpicked by God for you. And source is saying with this Ace of Pentacles, be ready. Be optimistic. Be open to the newness in your earthly goods. This can be, because it's Pentacle energy, so it can be a new job, a new car, or just headed down the road to get those things. Because you know, an ace is young energy. An ace is potential. It can be source saying, you know what? You're starting on a program that will help clean up your credit so that you can apply for a home loan in the next 3 months, in the next 6 months. This can be, you know, getting accepted to school, where you are starting down a path that if you finish it, if you put the work in, it will lead you to success. But that's what this Ace of Pentacles speaks to. It speaks to potential. It speaks to opportunity. But you do have to do the work, but you are being offered that this mid to end of August of 2018, Virgo. So bravo. This is amazing. You guys have new opportunities that are coming in. So make sure that you are looking out for them. Make sure, and then when they come and when they present themselves to you, you don't hesitate. Yes, you pray about it, you think about it, but you pursue it also. You pursue it and you put the work into it to build it and make it something amazing. All right. Next to the Ace of Pentacles, Virgo, you guys got the Star card, Major Arcana. You guys are being divinely guided. That's what the Star card is speaking to. Source is saying you're being divinely guided. Like I said, with the Ace of Pentacles, that speaks to the new opportunities that are handpicked by God for you. But Source is also saying it's destined for you to do this. Yes. That's why it's not going to be much of a struggle when you're doing the right thing and the things that the things that are destined on your path, on your life path. A lot of times it will come a lot easier than when you're going against the grain and when you're trying to fit and make things work. Now, I'm not saying it's just going to drop out of the sky and be completely easy, but a lot of times you'll find that doors will open when you're headed on the right path, when you're doing the right thing. And it brings you to a place of peace. It brings you to a place of comfort. You're not always feeling like you got to look over your shoulder because you're somewhere where, you know you're not supposed to be doing things that you're not supposed to be doing. But this Star card is sort of saying, wish upon a star this next 2 weeks. You know, we have the new moon and full moon coming. Source is saying, use that energy to manifest. But you guys are on display with the Star card, Major Arcana. You have major wishes that are being fulfilled. So set your intentions and think on positive things. Think on optimistic things as you have new opportunities coming in this mid to end of August of 2018, Virgos. All right. Next, you guys have the 10 of Wands. Okay. Source is saying, Virgos, with this 10 of Wands, this is speaking to an ending of carrying heavy burdens. This cycle in your life where you have been stressed out, you have worked, you have been overloaded with work. That's how I want to say it. You have been because there's nothing wrong with working hard. We all are called to do that at different times. But when you overload yourself with work, there is a problem with that because that's an imbalance and you can't maintain that. And Source is just saying with this 10 of Wands, it's at the highest level. It can't go up any higher. You can't put any more on your back. You can't do any more. This can have to do with work because when I see these two cards, the Ace of Pentacles, remember I already said, this can be the new jobs card or it can be you deciding, you know what, kind of making up in your mind, okay, I'm ready for something new. I'm going to go ahead and start tweaking my resume. You start a path. You start a journey of looking for the next thing. Doing what it takes to take one step at a time to move down a new path. That's what it's speaking to. Because for a lot of you Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, the work that you were doing is too strenuous for you. You've had enough. It doesn't fit you anymore. And you have been wishing for something new energy to come in. So it's just saying, for those of you, Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos, that applies to, it's going to happen this mid to end of August. So be optimistic and look for it. All right. And then, like I said, take advantage of it when you see it, when it comes. All right. Then, Virgo, you guys have the 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands can speak to defending your position. It can speak to standing your ground. Yeah, that's what Source is saying, because there may be someone coming at you. There may be someone or people that are challenging you this mid to end of August. And Source is just saying, stand your ground with the 7 of Wands. You have the higher moral ground. So don't back down. Yeah, don't back down. And you know what I'm really feeling like for you Virgos? With these two cards, you got the 7 and the 10 of Wands. There's a lot of wand energy so far in this reading. And you know, wands can speak to our careers. It can speak to passion, creativity, what we do in the world. For a lot of you Virgos, you have major shifts that are happening, major changes that are happening in your work sector, in your career. And Source is just saying, stand your ground, defend your position. Yeah, as you have the new opportunities coming in, you may be challenged. Sometimes you have to prove to other people that, you know what you know. And that's what Source is saying with the 7 of Wands. If that is happening in the work sector, defend your position. But you got to let go of carrying all of these burdens. And you're going to see, if you guys go with the flow of energy and you've done the work, Virgos, Source is saying you're going to see because you go from the 10 of Wands to the 7 of Wands, you're going to see a lessening of the burdens that you have to carry. You may be getting a break. You may see things start to get easier this mid to end of August of 2018 in the areas of your job, in the areas of your career. But source is saying, defend your position and stand up for yourself, Virgo. All right. Next, you guys have the King of Pentacles. All right, Virgo, who is this person? This King of Pentacles is earth energy. It can be a this can be you. It can be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Yeah, remember I just said stand up for yourself, speak your truth, protect what you built. Virgos, I said stand your ground. That's what this King of Pentacles does. He is stable. He is harmonious. He is grounded. He protects that, you know, his earthly world, because he's worked hard to build it. Nobody gave him anything. He has the nice earthly goods, but he has it because he's put forth the effort, the time, the energy, the money to create it. So he protects it. And that's what Source is saying for you, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising this mid to end of August. Source is saying stand in your power as the King of Pentacles, whether you are male or female, Virgos. It doesn't matter. Yes, this is the king, but in a general reading, it can be male or female. It is masculine energy. It is energy that speaks to drive, passion, moving forward, being stable, being grounded, being assertive. It is energy that speaks to that. But stand in your power, protecting what you have worked to build. Yeah, protecting what you have worked to build. Protecting those things that are in your earthly world. Because you are letting go of the carrying of heavy burdens. All right? Last but not least, Virgo, you guys have the 7 of Pentacles. This is another reason why Source is saying protect your earthly goods. Protect those assets in your world, Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Because you got the 7 of Pentacles. This 7 of Pentacles is speaking to assessment. Assessing what you put in. The hard work, the time, the effort to make sure that you're getting out at an equitable level. That's what the 7 of Pentacles is speaking to. And it also could be speaking to, because the reason why you're assessing is because it's time for you to receive a return on investment. You're actually seeing the seeds that you've planted in the past. Or remember, I already talked about seeds having to do with that Ace of Pentacles. Source is saying, yes, you have new opportunities, but while you're putting forth the work, while you're defending your position, possibly even needing to put up boundaries to protect what you built, Source is also saying you're going to see a return on investment. You're going to see some of the seeds that you planted in the past start to sprout for you this mid to end of August of 2018. It can be an increase in money, like I said, whatever this opportunity is for you, whether it's a new job, whether it's a new path in life that brings an abundance of money or brings a increase in money. That's how I want to say it, because this is a 7. And 7, you know, it speaks to that time of harvest. It speaks to outcome. So that's what Source is saying. So Virgos, in these 6 cards that we've looked at so far for this mid to end of August of 2018, guys, you all have one major arcana card. You got the Star card. The Star card is speaking to being on display. It speaks to wishing upon a star. It speaks to destiny. It can also be speaking to, the Star card can be speaking to you're in a time of grace. And that's really what I'm feeling for a lot of you Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Like I said, you guys are being divinely guided. New opportunities that were handpicked by Creator, Source, Universe, Spirit for you are coming into your life, and it's ordained to happen. It is it's being divinely guided. So all you have to do is protect your position as you need to. If you're being challenged, protect your position, and then also assess in a fair and balanced way those new opportunities. Assess in a fair and balanced way. Are you receiving an equitable increase based on the burdens that you carry, based on the work that you put in? Are you receiving an equitable output? Whether that's money, whether that's experience, whether that's accolades, appreciation, you are being called this mid to end of August of 2018, Virgos, to assess what you're doing, all right? Because you do have the energy of new opportunities coming in. Okay, so the Star card is the only major arcana card that you all got. And remember, also, the King of Pentacles came up. This is you, Virgos, where Source is saying stand in your power, stand in your truth, being grounded, being stable, being abundant, you know, actually mastering your earthly world, whether that's money, whether that's your home, your car, you know, doing the necessary things to acquire those things, but stand in your power. All right. So the major focus for you, Virgos, this mid to end of August of 2018 is going to be Pentacle energy, because you got 3 Pentacle cards. You got the Ace of Pentacles, you got the 7 of Pentacles, and you got the King of Pentacles. So your earthly world is being highlighted this mid to end of August of 2018. So be mindful of that. You will have new opportunities coming in. Be open and optimistic about it while being having the ability to assess it in a real and a practical way. What will be the investment that I'll get back based on what I have to put in, you know, doing those type of mental analysis and real looking at facts and truth. That's what Source is saying. And it could have to do with your work sector, because also, guys, you all have the 7 and the 10 of Wands. You know, that Wand energy has to do with passion, creativity, could be our work sector. So that's what Source is saying. That's being highlighted for you, Sun, Moon, or Rising Virgos for the month of this mid to end of August of 2018. Now let's see what the advice or outcome card is. This is excellent, Virgos. Yes. This is how you ground yourself. This is how you are able to stay optimistic and to assess in a fair and balanced way. Assess what changes you need to make in a fair and balanced way by being the Hermit. You know, the Hermit card is major arcana. The Roman numeral 9 card. It speaks to you. Y'all know what I say, you're a part of my tribe. Honey, yes. Don't phone a friend, go within. Yeah, you don't need to call and ask everybody else what would they do. Ask them their opinion. Source is saying, no, you need to go within and you need to talk to the ancestors. You need to go within, talk to your angels if you believe in that. You need to go within and talk to yourself. Talk to that inner person that's within you. That inner goddess that is within you. That's who you need to talk to ask, am I happy? Am I finally, do I value myself enough to let go of carrying these heavy burdens? You know, am I worthy enough to protect my space, protect my boundaries, put up boundaries where I see I need to? Do I value myself enough to do that? Because if I do, I'm the King of Pentacles. I'm standing in my power. And that's what Source is saying. Be like the Hermit. Go within. Start having inner dialogue with yourself. Start writing in that journal to decide, okay, you know what? Since I'm in a time of grace, since I'm being divinely guided, what's going to be my next step? What's the next goal I want to accomplish? We're coming up on the last quarter of the year. We're getting close to that. We're getting close to the time where it's the last quarter of the year. That's a wrap up to this year. And Source is saying now is the time to be looking at and assessing what you've accomplished this year. Are you proud of it? Is it something that, or do you think you could have done more? Or do you think you want to accomplish more? Because there's nothing wrong with wanting to accomplish more. But you got to do the work and you got to be able to accurately assess where you are, opposed to where you want to be. And that's what the Hermit card is speaking to. So, Sun, Moon, and Rising Virgos, don't phone a friend, go within. Because you have new opportunities, you have new blessings that are coming in for you guys. But it requires for you to assess and decide what works for you and what doesn't. But you are definitely, Virgos, being called to let go of carrying of heavy burdens. Alright? So that's your reading. Excellent reading, Virgos. I'm sending you all an abundance of love and light. Take care. Enjoy the remainder of this month of August. And do like the Hermit is. That advice card is telling you to. Do like the Hermit. Don't phone a friend. Go within. Start thinking about changes that you want to make. Are you happy? If not, what can you do? What changes can you make that will put you in a position, take you down redirect you to another path that will bring you happiness. All right, so I'm sending you love and light, Virgos. If this reading resonated with you, thumbs up the video. You can share, you can like it, and then if you would like to go deeper and want one of my amazing private readings, email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. Let me know which reading you would like. Let me know your sign. And then the readings are either delivered via Skype, which is a live video conference reading, or it can be recorded and I send a link to you via email. All right, Virgos, I'm sending you love and light. Take care, guys. Namaste.